It is now 6 p.m. I would like to open the public hearing concerning sanitation rates at 6 now. And do we have any public comment about the sanitation rates? Nobody? Hearing none? Okay, I am going to close the public hearing, and we are going to go right into the regular meeting, and we'll call that meeting to order as well. Please stand for the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, after God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Okay. The City of Greendale, in compliance with our Title VI implementation plan, is a non-discriminating city. We have developed a complaint of discrimination form that is open to the public at any time, along with a voluntary public survey, and they can be found on the back wall. Okay, first off, I'd like to welcome Nick Plum, our newest council person. He was caucused in by the Dearborn County Republican Committee 2 weeks ago?
Yes.
2 weeks ago. So welcome, Nick.
Thank you.
Welcome, Nick.
Yep. Okay. Well, and then we go right into the Aaron and Matt Wustefeld proclamation. Pretty cool. All right. So I'm going to read this because it's very impressive. Whereas on March 15th, 2026, Matt and Aaron Wustefeld of Greendale were returning home from an errand when they noticed smoke and flames coming from a residence in their community. And whereas, upon seeing the fire, Matt and Aaron Wustefeld immediately stopped to help, and Matt ran to the home, alerted the occupant that the house was on fire, and assisted a mother and her infant child out of the residence to safety. And whereas, Matt Wustefeld then re-entered the home to retrieve essential items for the family, including keys, a purse, a baby carrier, and a bottle, moved the family vehicle out of danger, and helped ensure the nearby fire hydrants were accessible for responding firefighters. And whereas the Greendale Police Department described the fire as an extremely dangerous situation, and the prompt and selfless actions of Matt and Aaron Wustefeld helped prevent what could have been a far greater tragedy. And whereas the City of Greendale desires to recognize Matt and Aaron Wustefeld for their courage, quick action, and service to others in a moment of urgent need. Therefore, I, Vince Carstetter, Mayor of Greendale, City of Greendale, Indiana, do hereby recognize and commend Matt and Aaron Wustefeld for their courage and selfless actions in assisting in the rescue of a mother and young child during a house fire. And I call upon the residents of Greendale to join in honoring them for their example of service and concern for others. In witness whereof, I have hereunto set my hand and caused the great seal of the City of Greendale to be affixed this 13th day of May, 2026. So, come on up. Very cool. We're proud you guys are Greendale residents. So. And thank you. Nice job.
Proud they're in my district. I aren't they? Yeah, that district's like a little jangle. Yeah.
Yeah, why don't you come on up?
That beats all the feral cats.
Here, I'll give you this.
Don't
Step
go
to the side.
Yeah, yes. I got a nice, I get the sewage.
My name is Tony Schroeder, my wife Kelly. We're the parents of Colin and Autumn and Evie. And Colin's cooking steaks. I guess you know. But we're just so grateful. I was on the phone with Evie and Autumn when that was happening, and she was somewhat delirious. So I think if you guys, I was nervous, and you walking in there and doing that means everything to us. And as you know, there's tragedies every day where things go the other way. So the fact that you were brave enough and cared enough to stop and do that means everything to our family. It would have changed our lives forever. And so we just thank you for that extra bit of insurance to make sure that things went well for us. So thank you. So thank you.
Pretty cool.
Good, how are you?
Okay. Yeah, these are big days. We like those. Yes.
Kissing baby days and.
Kissing baby days. Yes. Yes. Yeah.
Hey, Bob, don't leave until I talk to you. I know.
Okay. We're going to go into audience comments, and I think Mr. Fulton, Mr. Jim Fulton, would like to say a few words.
Thank you. By the way, I was really pleased with the quick actions of this family as well, because I'm the next door neighbor that didn't get on fire. So thank you very much. We appreciate you.
Yes.
There's always there's always heroes. Okay, pass this down, please. This is an amazing article written by Laura Hobson in the Register, explaining in considerable detail the subject that I'm going to mention here today, and I'm going to be pretty brief. The article, and I have copies for the audience as well, the attendees. The article explains in great detail what this project is, so I can be a little briefer because Vince told me I had 35 seconds. So, so anyway, I'm here as a representative, a member of the Dearborn County Historical Society, to make you aware of a important event that's going to take place here in this community on July the 4th. The other times that I've stood at this podium, I started by saying, I'm not here to complain about anything, which is occasionally why people are here, and I'm not here to ask for money, which is the other reason people are here.
Not this month.
Now, this one is a little different. I have no complaints. I love what you do.
Good.
But we are here asking for the city of Greendale to participate in funding, sponsoring this World War II memorial. And what it is, in very straightforward terms, in August of 1942, the citizens of Dearborn County erected an enormous billboard in Newtown Park facing US 50. And they started out with 545 names of people that had stepped forward, both men and women, to serve our country in the war. So that was the situation in August of 1942 when the billboard was first erected. So it started out with 545 names, I believe. And then from time to time, as new people enlisted and joined up and participated in the cause, names were added, hand-painted by a fellow named Earl Warburton, who lived here in Greendale. So by July of 1944, they had outgrown this 10-foot tall, 20-foot long billboard that was sitting in Newtown Park. And I have pictures here. I don't have any actual photographs. I have copies out of newspaper articles that show what it looked like. This, and I'll pass these out. This is the left-hand side of this 10-foot tall, 20-foot long billboard, and you can see that there are names painted in there by hand. Then in 1944, it expanded to this. They put a 10 by 10 billboard on each end of it because there were 3,000 people from Dearborn County alone, men and women, that were serving our country. So since this is the 250th anniversary of this country, and since my father and all four of his brothers' names are on that board, I felt it would be a good time to duplicate it. So I met with the mayor of Lawrenceburg to get permission to put it in Newtown Park, approximately where it was in 1942. We've decided to move it back a little bit to allow more people to gather around the front of it, because in 1942, and by the way, I'm one of the few living people that actually saw this thing. Okay. So in 1942, they erected it, set back off of the sidewalk about 5 feet. We're going to set it back about 30 feet so more people can gather around in front of it and take pictures of it and point to their grandfather's name or whatever. Now, so we've commissioned Sinorama to duplicate this display. So at the top of the board, and we're only going to duplicate the 10 by 20. Because of modern technology, we can consolidate some of the reasons why they had to add the extensions. So there's a large American eagle right there, and I'm going to guess the top of the eagle's head was 12 or 13 feet off the ground. So that gives you an idea how big this is. There's a scroll over on this side that says honor roll, and then it says Dearborn County across the top in black lettering, and then the names. The additions were put up there primarily to accommodate a few additional names. Plus, by then, from the Army and the Army Air Corps, they had lists of people that were killed in action and people that were wounded in action. So what Sinorama has worked out with us is we can show all the names that and by the way, at this point, there is no one place you can go to and say, oh, give me the names of all the people from Dearborn County that served in World War II. That doesn't exist. There is no database like that. So it's taken months going through newspaper articles, records at the courthouse, various books that were written on the subject to come up with 2,850 names, and which is amazing to me because of the process that we had to go through. By the way, this is my worksheet, and this has 75 names on each page, and so this is the 2,800 and some names. So what we're going to do is we're going to show the names in black lettering, just like it was in World War II. We're going to show the killed in action in red lettering, and we're going to show the Purple Hearts with a purple heart next to their name. And the lettering will probably be purple as well. We're sorting out some details. So anyway, I spoke to the mayor. The city of Lawrenceburg has already offered to make a generous contribution to this. By the way, the cost of this display is about $8,000 that will go to Sinorama. They're cutting us a pretty good deal because they also want to be listed as a sponsor. In addition to the display itself, which will be erected on June the 29th and will be unveiled on July the 4th, I think I've gotten a confirmation from Judge Humphrey to give the dedication speech. And if you haven't heard him, please come if for no other reason than to hear him speak, because he's amazing. But so anyway, we also wanted to make sure that we didn't conflict with the traditional ceremony that occurs on that day in Greendale Cemetery. And if you've never attended that, I encourage you to do that because it's very special. So in the morning of July the 4th, the dedication will occur in the Greendale Cemetery. And then at some time in the afternoon, we haven't established the exact time yet, we will unveil this display in Newtown Park. Okay, so so I spoke to the mayor. Like I said, Lawrenceburg has already offered up a significant contribution. I've asked the city of Greendale to do the same thing. I'm not, and by the way, we have some other sponsors. I'm going to approach every city in Dearborn County. Lawrenceburg was first, then I'm here at Greendale. I'm going to go to Aurora and Bright and Harrison, in the Indiana side, and Dillsboro, and make them aware of this and offer them an opportunity to participate in it. I'm never asking anyone for a specific contribution. You decide what you feel is appropriate, and if there are any funds left over, we'll redistribute them, because the Dearborn County Historical Society is a nonprofit. So we'll just redistribute the funds back if we have more donations than we need. Final point, the original sponsors of the display that was erected in Newtown Park were the Kiwanis Club and the Phi Beta Psi sorority. And they have also offered to be sponsors of this as well. So, and the American Legion. But once again, I haven't asked any of them for a specific contribution, nor have they indicated to me what that will be. So we're going to make a lot of organizations and businesses aware of this, and if they want to step forward, their names will be listed on the final thing that I'm going to talk about. At the dedication ceremony, we're going to have 500 8.5 by 11 flyers that we will hand out, that the one side is an exact image of the billboard that we're putting up with all the names on it. The back side will have a map to Newtown Park, and it will also list the legend for the color code that we talked about with the Purple Hearts and the KIs and all that. And it will then list all the sponsors, all the contributing organizations. So anyway, that concludes my presentation. And I'll pass out some of these flyers to the audience.
So Jim and I talked. He took one of our donation forms. He's going to fill it out for next meeting, and he'll be back to request funding. So he just tried to keep the ball rolling, and I wanted you guys to keep that in the back of your mind that he will be back here next month.
Mayor, I've got a couple of questions.
Yes, ma'am.
Jim, is this going to be a permanent display?
A great question. Well, when I talked to Mayor Milan about that, I said, you know, I want it to be up for the month of July, but it's really not my decision what you do with it going forward. He suggested that they may move it to another location and leave it up all the time. There's some concerns about leaving it up in Newtown Park because Newtown Park is used for a lot of things, and this thing is huge. And so they didn't want it to be in the way of arts and crafts festivals and my wife's Light Up Newtown Park Christmas celebration and all that.
He's
so,
plugging.
So that hasn't been determined yet. How long? I know it will be up to the entire month of July, but beyond that, I don't know.
Following up with a second question. Have we budgeted, this is on my mind because of the Heroes Monument that's at the end of
Conveniently located right across the street from my house, you mean?
Yes.
This is my question. Because I know how desperate it is to raise money for the Historical Society. And any time you put an installation in, there better, in the best of worlds, be some pre-planning for maintaining that installation. So I would urge you, if you, I guess I'm asking is, thank with the Historical Society for maintaining the sign. And, if not, I would urge you to take that into consideration.
Well, I can tell you a little bit about what's involved here. The structure itself is metallic, you know, the framework and all that, and it's like an erector set. You know, they cut it to a particular size and they put it together. The actual display is really a screen that is stretched out over a metal frame with all these names listed in it. We will own the frame, which is, you know, pretty much no maintenance. It's just a storage issue. It could very well be, as time passes and as more people become aware of this. You know, I've been campaigning for over a year to get people to give me names of your grandfather, your dad, your uncle that served. And some of that has resulted in a few of these names. I think this event at Newtown Park may reveal the other 200 names I don't have, in which case we might very well at some point in the future print up a new screen. You know, the frame we already own, the new screen will probably be a fairly inexpensive addition that would be improved. So, but anyway, that's the best I can tell you on that question. Yes, ma'am. What's your name?
I think I can,
By the way, Sam is a board member of the Dearborn, past president and board member of the Dearborn County Historical Society.
I think I can speak for the Historical Society, even though we do have a board meeting next week that I could bring it up to. But I think what you're talking about, who's gonna maintain it, who's gonna keep it clean, I think we would be willing to do that. I mean, it would not take a lot to spray it, to clean it, and I don't know, is there water there, Linda?
Oh, are you talking at this monument?
Yeah,
Yeah, like if they
Newtown,
move it over,
Newtown Park has.
Yeah,
Are you
that's
gonna
why-
talk about moving it to?
like
Oh,
if
you're
it's,
talking about that one across the street from you?
yeah, if it's.
Some of those stones
Yeah.
are sinking, and,
We're working on that, yes.
okay, and it's being worked on. it just makes maintenance on my
I
mind. because of
understand,
adding-
yeah,
you know,
I understand, you
thinking
don't want
about it.
something added to your plate, but, you know, I think we would be more, it would, once a year or once
I
every
just
few
want,
years,
yeah,
we have to be
I
clean.
just know how hard you work to raise money. And I'm thinking that it's one of those things to put it in, but then you better be ready to take care of it.
Yep,
Well, I
agreed.
will bring it up at the next board meeting, and I will text you, but I think that we'd be willing to do that, especially now that we actually have a couple of men willing to come on to the board, any men are interested.
Don't give them more credit.
Yeah.
Hey, Jim, real quick, when do you need the money by?
I'm sorry, say that.
When do you need the money by?
Vince and I discussed that as well. I've already secured the contract personally with Sinorama to get them busy doing the design and all that. The bill doesn't come due until they do the installation on June the 29th. So that's really when I need to pay it off.
Okay. Well, I've got another avenue of funding that I can probably get to you.
Not Greendale funding.
Not Greendale funding, no. I'm the president of an organization in Lawrenceburg Eagles, and I think I might be able to get you some more money.
Oh, that would be wonderful.
I've got a meeting tomorrow night, and I can definitely bring it up there. I'll bring it up to the meeting, and we should be able to get you the money by June 29th, don't you think, Bob?
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah. Bob's our secretary, so.
I don't need it until then, and it would go, by the way, to the Dearborn County Historical Society.
Okay.
And earmarked for the World War II memorial.
So it's a, was that a 501c or whatever you guys?
501c3.
501c3.
Thank you very much. I
Thank you,
appreciate
Jim.
the
Thanks,
opportunity.
Jim.
Thank you.
Appreciate everything.
Okay.
Great work.
All right, approval of minutes. I need a motion to approve the April 8th, 2026 regular meeting minutes.
So moved.
Got a first, do we have a
Second.
second? First and second. All in favor,
Thanks.
say aye.
Aye.
Okay.
Abstain.
Abstain, okay. Need a motion to approve the April 20th, 2026 special meeting minutes.
So moved.
Got a first?
Second.
That's first and second. All in favor, say aye.
Abstain.
Ryan, make sure Becky, he abstained on the second.
Since I wasn't there.
Okay. All right, Miss Becky, are you ready for the clerk treasurer report?
Okay, in your packet, you've got a fund report. It shows all the activity for the month of April for each fund. Beginning balance, dispersed, and an ending balance. There's a detailed appropriation history report for the riverboat account, which shows all the disbursements in April by detail were spent out of the riverboat account. The next thing you have are the riverboat revenues. We have not received our March wagering that we usually do get in April. We haven't received that yet, so I need to check with Suzanne to see when we should be expecting that. They may just be behind. And you've got a listing of the donations year to date.
Right.
So as of today, there's $3,450 left in your bucket of your $15,000 for donations. Does anybody have any questions?
No, ma'am.
What's that?
Okay.
I'll sign my own paper.
Yeah, right. Okay. New donation request, Sons of the American Legion. I saw it in here. I think they are requesting $1,500, of which they give 4 $1,500 scholarships, so. They didn't say who they went to last year, but
And this is the Aurora Sons of American Legion, or?
the Aurora
Aurora
Sons.
Sons, okay, so it's
So
not
let's
Lawrenceburg.
be clear about that.
Yeah. Do we know, do we know any of the donations?
Do we know who they
I
went
mean,
to?
do you know?
We do
what-
not.
Okay.
I would like to know that.
Any of the what, sorry, the scholarships?
Scholarship recipients.
That I don't know.
Do you have that?
Who they gave their?
Yeah.
No, I don't
Yeah.
have that. I do have what we gave them last year.
I thought. Well,
There you go, Ryan.
they said it was an increase to 1,500, so we didn't give them 1,500.
We gave them 500 last year.
I think that, knowing it's most likely not a Greendale
Or Lawrenceburg.
or Lawrenceburg LHS student. That's probably a better way to put it. So,
They do theirs like Lawrenceburg does, it's just, like, all theirs will be the South Dearborn students.
Yes.
Lawrenceburg does all Lawrenceburg students.
Yeah.
and that's where I'm hung up on this.
Yeah, Mark, do you
too.
know, does the Sons here, do they,
Yes, we get $10,000 away a year.
is it all just to Lawrenceburg?
Yeah, it's Lawrenceburg.
Do you guys come to us for, okay, I didn't think so.
You know,
Okay.
your brother takes care of that.
I don't speak too much.
I hear you're always on vacation. so-
Yeah, yes.
Okay.
Could we be a whole sponsor for their golf outing that's in here? Good with that?
Let's do that.
Not like that.
Okay.
Whole sponsor, they have that as an option in
I
their
think
letter.
Go ahead and throw that in a motion.
Move that we are a whole sponsor for the Sons of the American Legion Post 231 golf outing.
For $100?
Yeah, it's $100.
Okay.
I'll second that.
Got a first and second? All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Okay, motion carries.
Good.
All right, moving on to the Lawrenceburg Lions Club. Mark, do you want to speak to this, or?
Oh, I was just told to be here.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, I think
We do.
everybody's got a copy of what Steve
Yeah.
turned
At
in.
least a 10-minute
Steve threw you under the bus.
Yeah,
Yeah, so,
Steve
we,
threw you under the bus.
yes. He's a bingo tonight.
Oh.
yeah. Lawrenceburg Lions has provided baseball for 60 years. That's amazing.
So cool.
Yeah, and
Do a great
a
job.
lot of kids have ran through that program.
And the club turned 80 this year too.
Nice. Very nice.
What's the amount for 'em? What did we do
$200, is that correct? $200 for banner, but that's, we are renewing that banner, I
Yeah.
believe.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll make a motion, we,
75 last year.
What's that?
We did 275 last year.
Just went up at.
Well, we might have had to buy the banner.
Oh, that makes sense.
Yeah, and then renewal
extra.
fee is 200.
That-
Okay.
Yeah.
I'll make a motion, we renew our banner with the Lawrenceburg Lions Club for $200.
I'll second.
First and second, all in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Okay. Bill Dausch asked that we donate $100 to donate us a hole at the Lawrenceburg Elks annual golf outing. So,
We do-
and that's what we gave last year.
Yeah, we do it every year.
Every year.
I'll move to approve $100 for that
First,
donation request.
do we have a second?
Second.
All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Okay. Okay, no applications for merchandising business license this month, so moving on to the redevelopment report, GRC.
Pretty short. We don't have a whole lot of, nothing, everything's going as planned. The apartment complex is up and running, and they're hopefully to have a groundbreaking ceremony sometime in the next few months.
Yeah, they broke the ground pretty good last night. They punched a hole through our 12-inch water main.
That's what I heard.
Yeah,
But they
so,
do have, they are starting to pour some concrete, so they
Yeah.
are getting there.
Yeah.
I'm in jest, it's a first-class outfit. They're a no-joke outfit,
They've
so,
been pretty good to work with.
yes.
Yeah, I think it's gonna be a nice addition to the
Oh, I
community.
think so too. I think so too. Looks like we dropped off Main Street. Ryan, anything you'd like to say?
You're done.
I have a lot, no.
Yeah.
On there.
Is it, am I missing it?
on there?
Where?
Mayor.
Right in the back.
Right after the police report?
Oh, yeah. Oh, it's,
Down a
okay, it's
little
under
lower. We're just
mayor's,
skipping up.
okay. All right.
Skipping the chief.
Skipping me.
Yeah, okay. Yes, yeah. Okay, all right, we'll move to the mayor's report then, as I've been reprimanded again. All right.
Before you do that, I
Yes.
think we missed the motion to approve the financials.
We
Did we
did.
do?
No, we did not, you're
I'll
right.
I'll move to approve the
Alright.
financials as presented.
Okay, got a first, we have a second.
Second.
All in
Thank
favor,
you.
say aye.
This your
Okay.
first meeting?
You would think. You would think. Okay, chief is going to give his police report. However, I would like to congratulate him on his new grandson, Benny.
Thank
All right, nice.
Love that.
Very nice.
Thank you. All right, our report for the month of April, we had a total of 385 calls for service. Year-to-date's 1,628. 16 traffic citations were written, total of 51 for the year. 8 criminal arrests, 42 on the year for those. 11 crash reports were taken, year-to-date is 35. We took 12 new case reports, year-to-date on that is 74. For training, Sergeant Boggs, Detective Henderson, and Corporal Brasky attended state mandate training at Agner Hall. That's all, unless you have any questions.
Get out of here.
All right.
See you, buddy.
Thanks, Shane.
Thank you.
Thanks, Shane.
Thank you,
Thank
chief.
you.
Okay, now the Greendale Main
Main
Street
Street.
report.
All right. A couple things that have happened since we met. We had our yard sale event around town. It was pretty successful. Heard good things from people that hosted sales. We have some great improvements for it in the fall when we do it again. So
Okay, nice.
kind of registration process. It'll be easier for everybody. We also had our Pickle Fest event last weekend, and we had over 100 people there. I'd guess. We had 30 picklers. People play, is that what you call them? No, about 15 teams that participated. They appreciated the improvements Park Board made out there and the nets, and it was just great to see people using the park and having a good time. There's a DJ and a
We're
food
learning.
truck, and yeah, it was a good time.
I saw some pictures
Yes.
today.
Yeah.
And what did we learn about putting pickled on the,
Yeah, our
on the
T-shirts
shirts?
that we sold said "I got pickled in Greendale," and and
Can we make this for the fourth?
and in pickleball, to get pickled means that you basically got skunked. You didn't score a
Yeah.
point. So
Yeah.
a lot
Nobody
of the
wanted the
players were like,
T-shirts.
"We don't want to buy that." Like, making sure that says I'm a loser. And so,
we're learning.
so we have a few of those available if anyone wants one.
At a discount?
So those are out there, and that was fun. We have just a handful of curb appeal approvals left to send out to people. We had quite a few applicants. I don't have the total number of applicants, but we are funding over $85,000 in improvements with around $13,000 in grants for the April round of grant funding. So that's really good. Lots of fun projects, just landscaping, painting, roofing, power washing, front porch repairs, new windows, and just a lot of different projects that are happening. So that was good. With the building acquisition, we did purchase the Jones Building on April 21st here on Ridge Avenue. All the tenants are staying in place, and we've met with them all, and things are going well over there so far. We have one application in for a grant, had a meeting today about another one, and a meeting on Friday about a third one. So things are moving ahead with our primary goal is exterior improvements. The previous owner did a lot on the inside, and they look really nice, and so we're working to tackle the exterior and facade improvements on that. So
Good.
that's all moving
Progress,
along.
we love it.
Yeah, and then May 30th is Shred Day at the Utility Building, 8:30 to 11:30, and free document destruction. Just pull up and we'll destroy it for you.
Ryan, I'll find out, I'll be able to help you, I think, on that.
All right, nice, thank you. Stellar Pathway Oka Regional Partnership Update. They are coming to town and they're going to do some geoprobing. They're going to do some
Basements.
well, it's
Soil borings.
soil borings and some type of radar.
Yeah,
They had a word for it.
yeah, it's basically.
Ground
Yes.
ground
GPR?
penetrating radar. Yeah. So.
GPR.
Yeah.
Yep, so we're moving forward on that. There's an MS4 update in your packet from Alan Duncan, and the water plant evaluation update. They came in town this week, or last week, and they scanned the interior of the water plant. They took a laser scan from all four corners, and they have mapped everything literally in the building down to light switches and conduits and to the probably dead nuts on the inch. So that allows them to build the facility from after they have all the measurements. It's impressive. I've come to realize there's a lot of smart people in this world, you know. So we're moving forward with that. Let's see. Nathaniel, you got any updates?
Yeah, Kurt, hopefully Beckett Landing's back and restored.
Getting there, yes.
Okay.
Everybody happy, or are we having
So
some?
far, I haven't had anybody else complain. I've actually walked around looking, and it looks like grass is growing a little
Good.
bit, except in my yard, but I'll take care of it.
Well, we didn't do that on purpose.
And then also, I did send a notice to proceed to row to start doing some patchwork. So hopefully the next 30 days, you start seeing that going around town. Also, the Ridge project with row will start August the 3rd. And I'm sure you guys.
And we're gonna start at night, correct? We're
We're
gonna
gonna pave at night.
pave at night or grind at night?
We're gonna mill and pave at night.
Okay.
Where's that at?
Ridge.
It's from
Cemetery.
Cemetery to Broadway.
Yeah.
So there's really, it's gonna disturb a little, some people, but there's no good, safe way to mill and pave during the day on Ridge. You're
Not with
gonna
the truck traffic.
Yeah, it's that, you're not gonna be able to run MOT on it, it's gonna be a mess. So it's one of those deals where do it in 4 nights or do it in 2 weeks during the day.
Yeah.
So you know what I mean, it's one half dozen.
When's
the other,
that
I guess.
start?
So the project will start August 3rd, they won't start paving, I believe it's scheduled for like maybe the 28th, which I know we're gonna run Memorial Day, we'll stop them working that, so that week of Memorial Weekend, they will not be working. And then also, I'm sure you guys have seen by now, we finally made something of the park across the police station, so hopefully grass start growing there as well.
Yeah.
And then we did sign the agreement to buy both garbage trucks. The one is in Indy, waiting for us to pick up, and then the one arm will start being built, and the one arm should be here sometime early next year.
Good.
So,
That's well needed.
well, oh, very much so. Regardless of your political affiliations, and I don't want any, just no ooze or anything, the rear loading garbage truck that we bought, the single axle, is the one that they had President Trump in. It's the actual truck. So, yeah, so Chris Goff is in seventh heaven. Yeah. So.
Did he autograph it?
No, we got the truck at a discount because it was a holdover, so we took it. Yeah.
Bob gets to hear all about Chris's excitement every day, don't he?
Yep. So, all good. Okay. I have one thing to share. If Becky can drop the screen and show this picture, if you don't mind.
While she's doing that, Nathaniel, on that paving of the bridge, maybe a couple weeks prior, send out notices to.
Oh, we'll do it all. Yeah.
And what about the paving on, now?
That will come, we are applying for this year to be done next year. We're applying for the grant.
There is a chance, Kirk, that paving will not be till next year on Allen, but there's a small window where we might be able to start actually work on Allen this year. But paving for sure will not be till next year.
Okay.
So I want to show you a picture here. This happened Monday in Madison.
Oh, the church.
The
Oh, is
church.
this the church, yeah.
The church was on fire for 24 hours. They couldn't get the fire to go out. And the reason the fire started, on Monday nights, the church hosted AA meetings. And one of the gentlemen attending the meeting came in a lithium battery golf cart and parked it right by underneath the window. The cart caught on fire and burned the church, and you'll see it if we can pull it up.
Yeah, I'm trying.
It's all right. Yeah. So anyway, if we can't find it, just look it up on Mass and Google it. The fire is extensive. It's amazing what this golf cart did, and so like Teslas or a lot of these EV cars and these EV golf carts, they can't get the fire out.
Yeah, they're chemical fires.
Yes. So what they should have happened, and they should have hooked it and pulled it out in the middle of the street and let it burn in the middle of the street. But in all the excitement, they were trying, and I guess the heat is so intense, you can't get near them as well. So it's all right, Max. So.
Sorry, I've got it pulled up on my computer.
Yeah,
Anybody wants to come over here and look at it?
It is.
Oh, crowd around.
It's really a shame. But I just want to, the reason I bring it up, because I want people to be aware of these lithium batteries. There's some definite concerns out there. And the concern goes further, the way to put the fire out is with these forever chemicals in this foam, which contaminates the water and never goes away. So it's scary. So I just wanted to bring it to people's attention. All right. City Attorney report, he could not be here tonight. He was at Fort Works, he couldn't be here for the council meeting. All right, we have all kinds of unfinished business and new business. And before we start that, I'm going to pass out these ordinance cheat sheets to you guys, because it makes it a little bit easier to understand.
Thank you.
All right, unfinished business, ordinance 2026-01, an ordinance of the Common Council of the City of Greendale, Indiana, amending Greendale Code of Ordinance, Chapter 52, solid waste, amending sanitation rates and charges, repealing of all prior ordinances in conflict herewith, and providing for an effective date. This will be the second reading. So we had a reading last month. We are all aware that we had not raised the sanitation rates in 17 and a half years, and our equipment, literally, it was like the perfect storm. Everything broke. Just everything broke. So we are going to replace two trucks. I think that, what was the total number, Becky?
744, 750, somewhere in there.
Yeah, so two trucks, two garbage trucks are $744,000. And as we discussed before, part of what makes living in Greendale special is our sanitation guys go out of the way for many people and keep our city safe and clean and everything that we all desire to live in. But in doing so, it has to be paid for. So that is what this ordinance will provide. So this will be the second reading, and then we can go for a motion to pass. So, anybody like to make that motion?
Yeah, I'll make the motion.
Good.
I'll make a motion on ordinance, 2026-01.
Okay, we have a first, do we have a second?
I'll second.
Got a first and second, all in favor say aye.
Aye.
Okay, motion carries. Special thanks to the guys that spent time on the sanitation committee, it was big help. But a huge shout out to Andy Lyons for doing the math for the guys on the sanitation committee who couldn't, and I was one of them, so.
Vince, is that an approval just for the second reading, or is that?
No,
that's-
well, now we have to pass,
This, well, the first reading was at the special meeting at the end of last month.
Yeah.
So this is the second reading and final.
And
Right.
final, okay,
Yeah.
perfect. I just didn't know if
Public
we-
hearing before this
Yeah.
will satisfy that.
Yeah.
I
okay.
think this is it.
I just want to make
Okay.
sure we didn't have to do two motions.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Okay, Ms. Becky, electric cash reserve fund to loan water.
We'll have to wait till next month. Anthony is working on some documents.
Oh, it's not done yet? Okay, all right, thank you. Okay, new business. Ordinance 2026, recovery of extraordinary emergency and after-hours public works and utility response costs. So what this does, this allows us to update our prices when we get called out in the middle of the night because someone has hit a telephone pole or punched a hole through a 12-inch water line. When we didn't have a way to charge back the end result, if that makes any sense. Like last year on the bridge, at the end of Ridge, a grain truck flipped over and we had to clean up all the mess and we didn't have a proper way to bill the company. What this does, it sets the rates. We use FEMA guidelines for the equipment, and with the help of Becky, we put together a rate for our employees that covers their benefits as well as overtime, so we have a proper mechanism to bill back if it's an insurance company or whatever. So since we didn't have this properly, we were losing a lot of money in these moments. And just like last night, our guys, they got rolled out about 4:30 on that water main break, and I think they got their water restored at 9:30. So they're out there. Initially they're at time and a half, some were kicked over to double time, and all of our equipment's involved. This just gives us a rate to bill the company who caused the damage. So this will be, yeah, so this is this a first reading? Yes, a first
Yes.
reading. Yeah. All right, anybody have any questions?
So the FEMA charges, are those updated every year? Their
Yes,
schedule
that is
rate? Yeah.
that is a federal standard, yes. Which allows us as long as we agree to follow the FEMA, then we have a reference.
Okay.
Do we want to do a second reading on this one, or we want to go, I know Ryan's, you're not a big proponent of that, but.
I'd like to do second reading. I got it
Fine.
today, or yesterday.
Gotcha.
You want, bring it back in a month, is what you're
Yeah,
saying?
that's fine.
Okay, sure enough. Sure enough. I just hope we don't have a water main break in front of your house in the meantime, but that's all right. No, I'm kidding. All right. Okay, just kidding. Ordinance 2026-03, weed, grass, cover crop, and rank vegetation. Those of us that have lived in Greendale for a time, we have a lot of repeat offenders. We have to stay on them all the time. And I think what this does, it gives us a little bit more of a clawback to go and mow the property, do what we need to do to get it looking decent. So what this does, it provides the cost for including the cost of cutting or removal, notice, inspection, administration, and other reasonable expenses. The purpose is to ensure that these costs are paid by the responsible property owner rather than being shifted to the taxpayers generally. Aurora, if you do not mow your grass in Aurora, the first time they charge you $400. Second time it's $600. Third time it's $800. And they generally don't get to the third time. So, yeah. But he has a section of town down there that makes his life tough. So, okay, this is the first reading.
Now, this is not just for vacant properties.
No,
This is also
no.
people who live in these.
Yes.
Okay, thank you.
Yes.
Thank you. So I was making sure.
Yes. Yep. Okay. Okay. Ordinance 2026-04, Unified Development Ordinance, also known as the UDO. These are some text amendments to the ordinance. So what happens is we pass this, and it's not until you start working through it do you find typos or things that need to be changed. And I know, Linda, that this has gone through the Planning Commission. You guys have given it your blessing.
Yes.
And it's sent to council for them to be adopted. So this will be, this is a first reading as well. So we will bring this back next month. Okay? All right. Elect a new Planning Commission member. This is on you guys. So we need a Planning Commission member to replace Mooch, Brett Hamilton.
How many councilmen, do we have any councilmen on the planning commission?
Yeah,
Aaron and Ryan.
Aaron and myself.
Okay, just making sure.
I move to nominate Ryan Johnson.
Okay. We have a first. Any more discussion? Anybody? Any second?
I'll second that.
Okay, I got a first and second. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Okay.
Make sure
Two
you're-
hands.
Yeah. Motion
He
carries.
discussed it
Hope
with
you
me ahead of
accept.
time.
Okay, yes. Okay.
You don't get a choice.
All right. Ms. Becky, this is the pool front desk concession cash drawer that we do every year.
Yes. Yes, every year we do this just to allow us to take the money out of the account to open up the pool, front desk cash drawer, and the concession drawer. They each get $150. And then at the end of the season, that's returned.
I'll make the motion to approve resolution 2026-05.
I'll second it.
Got a first and second. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Okay. All right, Ms. Becky, the Boyce Keystone BSNA software conversion proposal.
Okay, so we currently use Keystone for, we have Key Pay for payroll, Key Fund for our general ledger accounting, and Key Utility for our utility billing. And although it's the same umbrella, they don't talk to each other.
Makes sense.
Yeah. And we actually just got this in 2022, I believe.
Yeah.
And a lot of cities and towns use this, but it's very outdated. But I think just so many people have used it, it's just kind of been the go-to thing. Well, about a year and a half ago, BSNA Software purchased Boyce, who owns Keystone. So they collaborated with Keystone, and they provide the same kind of municipal accounting for, I think it's mostly Illinois and Michigan. So they combined the best of both worlds and came up with a new product called Boyce Cloud. And eventually, they will stop supporting the Keystone products. We haven't really been given a time frame when that will happen. But they are offering significant implementation discounts if we sign by, I think, the end of June to convert. The waiting list right now is up until May of next year. So even if we sign today, we wouldn't get on the conversion calendar until May of next year. It's a little bit costly, in my opinion.
Yeah.
We normally pay about 18 to 20,000 per year now. This will be more like 30,000 per year. Year one is $76,835, which includes about $38,000 in training dollars. They said if we don't use, they'll bill us by the hour on the training. If we don't use all that, we won't spend all of that $37,000.
And I'd call Becky on this, because reading through it, I just rely on her, but right now, the way it just sounds like almost, we're on almost like a green screen
Yeah, it's definitely a green
system,
screen.
and we're running papers back and forth, manual spreadsheets,
Yeah.
putting stuff in. I mean, that's,
So
you
all of their
know.
modules talk to each other. Payroll will go right into the general ledger program. We'll be able to see the billing software. It will come over every day. Right now, the utility girls do an Excel spreadsheet, print a paper out. We go pick it up, bring it over here, and we hand key all of the information into our revenue account.
Reiterate,
Yeah.
it's
Cost savings, right? And
Yeah,
just
so it'll be a
time.
time savings, cost savings, I think.
Plus, like you said, they're not going to support Keystone. They're gonna force our hand to do
They
this.
will
Yeah.
eventually.
Regardless.
And the reporting is much better. We've seen some demos and it's night and day. Like your reports that you get monthly will be much more user-friendly and
I'm
have
glad.
better information.
I'm guessing with the cloud-based, that means all the backups are done through them. They
Yes.
take care of that whole side
So
of
that
things.
will save us some, cost too, because
Yeah.
that takes up a lot of space on our servers.
Right, on the servers, yeah.
So I haven't been able to put together an exact cost analysis of what the savings will be, but I think it's the way to go.
Nobody wants to spend money like
I
that.
felt that. Kills me.
She's probably bedeeping over this, I'm telling you.
I am.
Her husband says the same thing.
Yeah, yeah.
I'll move to approve the proposal of the Boyce Keystone BSNA software conversion.
Wonderful. Got a first, we have a second.
I'll second it.
All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Okay.
Well, before we move on, we only will have to pay $1,000 this calendar year,
Okay,
so we'll work those other two items in the budget.
And
for
they'll,
next year.
they'll migrate all the data, right? That's a
Yes.
$50,000 cost savings right there.
And they used our utility data to do some testing with some other conversions. So our data has actually already been converted, and they've worked out all the kinks with our stuff, so.
Nice. That's a good deal.
I thought we should get a discount for that too.
Yeah, right. Guinea pig.
Okay, go ahead.
Just one thing, I know we're doing a lot of ordinances, in my opinion, as we should, about keeping things, making sure that your neighbor's property doesn't impact your home value. I think that's important. But what I worry about is maintaining these codes in the time it takes our current employee who's doing that now with MS4. I think they're doing a great job. I just worry about the amount of work, and I looked at their report, and code enforcement was a very small part, and I think that's just something that, I just worry about in the future, keeping up on this. I think you and I, when we first got.
We've talked about this, and
Yeah.
I think we're moving forward, and
Yeah, I mean,
I'm not saying anything against the
No,
current employee, I'm just saying the volume of.
I think doing some of this will actually help, because there's a lot of times that, like we've talked about, the process we have now is almost a month to a month and a half lag.
yes.
Yeah.
That's the
So-
problem.
So for example, like the grass thing, you slap a sticker on it or whatever, the next day, we're cutting it.
Yeah.
You know, something like, so instead of doing the process now of, it's a verbal, a sticker,
That's good.
get Anthony involved,
Yeah,
you know, you're a month and a half lag on it.
you're in Lawrenceburg Court,
100%.
the city court. I mean, it's,
So I do think this will actually speed that up, Mike.
yes.
Okay, and that's great, because I don't want certain properties to affect a neighbor's value, and that's.
Sure.
People's property values is probably one of their biggest assets they have.
Well, as you know, we've got about 1,900 residences, lot to keep an eye on. And if you see something that's concerning, send him a text, make him phone.
And I have
I
once
know
or
you have,
twice, and
yeah.
he's done great. And again, I think majority of our
Yeah.
residents do a phenomenal job. That's why
Right.
Greendale's such a great place, but.
But it just takes one bad apple, we all know that, and then it ruins it for everybody, so. No,
Okay,
but.
thank you.
You know, and with our sanitation guys, I've asked them to be the eyes and ears of Greendale, they're running the streets, they know, they live here, they get it, they want Greendale to look nice too, so we all gotta do this together, yeah, it's all good.
Good.
Anybody got anything else?
Yeah, wanted to add two things, both bike and trail related. We do have a Indiana Department of Health trail planning grant that we're working with. Two dates coming up in May. May 22nd, I talked with Chief Slack already, is like the bike to school day that St. Lawrence does. So there's like a 10-minute window where a bunch of people will overtake Ridge Avenue. And we're coordinating with Greendale Police, Lawrenceburg Police,
And that's the
SROs.
22nd?
The 22nd, that
Okay.
Friday. It's the last day of school. So
Last
they meet
day
at
of school.
Oki Park, eat some donuts, and then ride their bikes to school. And it's really fun. So
Give 'em the sugar high.
come on out. Yeah, you can ride your bikes if you want. And then on May 30th, through another Department of Health grant, there's a bike rodeo that's being hosted at Lawrenceburg High School. They're doing bike courses, safety checks, helmet checks, all kinds of stuff like that. So if you know kids getting their bikes out, send them down to that on the 30th. And Main Street does have a few bike helmets that we've been given to distribute. So if you know kids that, or even adults that need bike helmets, we have them for free.
Also, Shane left, but this Friday,
Yeah, the
it's Cop on the Roof at Duncan. And if you make a donation, you get a donut. If you donate $10, you get a coffee. Please come out and support our police department. So, yeah. Anybody got anything else? Nate, do you have anything? Okay. Other than that, let's have a motion to adjourn.
So moved.
Done. Okay. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Okay. Thank you.
$100. You got a jail free card?
Yeah, I don't know.
Lots of